It's a hashtag feud, the tension brews, opinions clash like unstoppable views. A digital brink where patience shatters with each post and each fiery scatter. Just retweets, clashes and echoes of grins. They say that the pen is mightier than the sword. Well, mine's a keyboard. So go to war if that's what makes you feel alive. I'll take it personally, but won't take it offline. It's like a drug, it's poison in my mind. My thumb is the trigger, and I've got you in my sights. And if it's all part of God's plan, I'd like to have a word with him. I'm not a fan, so take me to war. I hope it makes you feel alive. I'll take it personally, but won't take it offline.
Kimmel's back. Kimmel's back. Kimmel's back. Kimmel's back. Kimmel's back. Guess who's back when the clock strikes late? Jimmy's here to roast. Can't wait. Politicians shaking in their seats. He's got punchlines hotter than your tweets. Kimmel's back. Hide your headlines. Jokes so sharp they should come with guidelines. From Trump's new mugshot to AI fears, he'll laugh us right through the coming years. Celebs on strike, billionaires to space. Jimmy's grinning with that poker face. TikTok scandals, crypto crash. Guillermo's pouring shots in the solo splash. Hide your headlines. Jokes so cheeky, crossing state lines. From Barbie memes to climate news, nobody's safe from the jokes he'll use. Congress fights on cable news. Jimmy's got the bloopers queued. If late nights therapy, we're all in luck, 'cause laughter's free when the world feels stuck. Kimmel's back, turn the lights on. Cue the band, the laughs go long. He'll roast your ego, spill your tea. It's late night chaos on ABC. Hide your headline, 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 hide your headlines. Kimmel's back. Kimmel's back. Kimmel's back. Kimmel's back. Kimmel's back.
All right.
When I die.
Yeah, I'm going to let this one play out. This is dedicated to David Schurter.
And they lay me to rest. I'm gonna go to the place that's the
Why? Because he follows twinks on Twitter. If you don't know what a twink is, that's usually a gay man, maybe not always, but it's a young looking man. Maybe he used to wear Abercrombie and Finch, right? A young looking man that could pass for underage. That's what David likes.
sweetest bed. When I lay me down to die, I'm going up to the Twinkie in the, going on up to the Twinkie in the sky. That's where I'm gonna go when I die.
I mean, that is kind of the equivalent of barely legal, right, David?
I'm gonna bite the snack that I love best. Prepare yourself, you know it's a must. Gotta have a Twinkie if you wanna trust.
I mean, you have a history of like sexually assaulting your nephews. I bet that kink is still in you, right? Trying to deal with it, projecting what you are all over on everybody else on your YouTube channel. That's it, right, David?
Just saying, Lordy, I'm so spread. When I die and they lay me to rest, I'm gonna go to the place that's the sweetest, best.
I mean, seriously, David, and let's talk about Top Feed Coco, Mr. Chomo, right? Last night, saying creepy things about like Jesse Davis's daughter. Yeah. You are in league with David Schurter, just the other side, right?
He's a very twinkie guy, the kind you don't take home to mother. He will never let your pants down once you get him off the streets now. He's a super twink, a super twink. He's
Chomo Top Feed Coco. Chomo Top Feed Coco with the bear in his thumbnail, just like a Benjamin Owen bear trying to act like he doesn't belong to the cult.
super twinkie. Wow. The guy is pretty wild now. The guy's a super twink. The kind of guy you watch on OnlyFans, yeah. The guy is pretty twinkie. He's a super twink. He's super twink.
From the sick minds of a pedo catcher group that are probably pedos themselves. It's obvious.
Wow.
I gotta say, I'm not impressed with Liz. Never have been. Miss Australian. I used to be a drug addict. Now I'm part of the bear group. Coming up on, a panel disrupting, Jesse's live stream with some Adam Camacho bullshit.
He's a very special guy.
Oh, yeah, maybe you want to distract what's being said about what happened to Jaunty Thackeray, right?
The kind of guy you want to know on OnlyFans now. Donate to my PayPal.
No, I'm not. I'm in a mood this morning. Get ready.
Because he's super twinkie now. He's a super twinkie, super twinkie. Yeah. Yeah, yeah.
Top Feed Chomo. Wow. Top Feed Coco Chomo. Coco Chomo. Yeah, that kind of rhymes, doesn't it? I think it fits who you are, coward. Can't even put your face on camera. You sit back like a little assassin underneath a sock puppet because you're a coward. You're not man enough to own your words, dude. All right. Good morning. It's January 6th, 2026. How do you like them apples? Let me see. Is salmon fried with skin on, a nice dill mayo, and capsaicin shell filled with cherry tomatoes, herbs, and a couple of anchovies, along with a fresh salad. Also a kink because guilty if it is. That sounds delicious. Thank you for sharing that. I haven't eaten yet. Maybe I'll go get some salmon. I like to steam my salmon. I've got this little, I don't know, cooker that steams your salmon and your rice, cooks your rice at the same time. It's delicious. And they put all kinds of different seasoning on it. And oh, I love salmon. Salmon's like one of my favorite fish. All right, so sorry, I accidentally flipped out of my own studio for some reason. Okay, we're still on. Pretty sure. Just going to double check that I see my stream here. Okay, so a few things have been going on. David Schurter can't shut his mouth up about me for some reason. I really got him pissed off, right? Yeah, you know what, David? Let me point out to you that you admitted that Sarah R. Adams offered you $5,000 to take me down. Your words on my channel. Matter of fact, maybe I should just play that really quick for let's play that clip of, David Schurter saying that he, Thomas offered him $5,000, right? Let's just play that for a second. In fact, guess what, Dave? This video, by the way, this video, I did put it up on social media. Instagram, Facebook, X, TikTok. Yeah, I wanted people to see, because, what's going on here with you, David, how compromised you are for money. Let's talk about how compromised you are and what you're willing to say for money. I'm not letting this go, David, and neither am I letting you go, Sarah.
$5,000 to help me bring down Tara Joyce. What they wanted was for me to take Sarah Adams' bullshit on Tara Joyce and run with it. Word of advice. Next time, instead of promising me $5,000 and telling me how you're friends with all these billionaires and how you have millions and millions and millions of dollars, you should have just sent me the $5,000.
Okay, so that sounds so much like Sarah, doesn't it? I mean, I've heard her say stuff like that. I have all these celebrity friends, blah, blah, blah. I have millions of dollars, blah, blah, blah. And he said, oh, you should have just done it. So he has a price. Let's go back. Go back.
Instead of promising me $5,000 and telling me how you're friends with all these billionaires and how you have millions and millions and millions of dollars, you should have just sent me the $5,000. I want to give you $5,000 to help me bring down Tara Joyce. What they wanted was for me.
Yeah, you know what you did is you lapped it up, right? You lapped it up. You were like, I'm getting $5,000. You're willing to take information from anybody, David, and run with it on your channel. You know what that makes you? That makes you a phony talker. You have a price. You have a price, David Schurter. I'm not letting that go. Matter of fact, I'm not letting something else go. Remember, David's all morning, he's got, Terry Joyce contacted me on Twitter. First of all, I never contacted you on Twitter. It was TikTok that I found you at, David. And I contacted you. Let me just share, because I posted this on X too, by the way, David, because I'm wanting that algorithm. I want people to know who you are. I want people to know what you do and how damaging you are and how unsafe you make people with your Thomas Schoenberger lies. Right? Let's look at it. Because you know what? I captured, he's got this on his blog, what I wrote, how I came to him, and blah, 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 blah. Yeah, I heard from Arturo Tafoya, a.k.a. Lestat, that was pretending to be undercover with Thomas, telling me that there was an agenda through the Thomas camp that you were going to come after me. Yeah, I did reach out to you. Oh yeah, let's look at your blog. We're going to go to your blog. We're going to go to your post, and we're going to dissect it. Because me contacting you to stop you from attacking me is not me trolling you or doing something to you. And I never called you a pedo to people. Not at that time. But you know, upon seeing your admittance of what you did to your nephews and then hearing you harm your nephews as adults today, yeah, I'm calling you out on it. Because if anybody ever sexually assaulted a child, ever in this group, is you, not me. How dare you spread rumors that I am grooming teenagers or I have a porn company or I've ever harmed a child? You have no facts on that other than your buddy Thomas Schoenberger. And you know what? That could be proved in court, guys. You must be insane. You guys must think that you are just above the law. Well, I tell you, you probably aren't. You're going to pay for this, Thomas Schoenberger. You're going to pay for this, for what you've done to people. And I'll tell you something. Let's talk about who's bigger than who or who's the big musician. Nobody knows you. Your legacy is this. You will die with that, Thomas. I guarantee your legacy will be this. Harassment on the internet, not your music. Matter of fact, in my opinion, you listen to one of your songs, you listen to all of them. They all sound the same. Oh, but there's supposed to be hidden cult image, messages in it. His music is magical. You know what? I'm more known as a stand-up comedian for being a finalist on the first season of an NBC show, Last Comic Standing. I have bigger quotient in pop culture than you ever will. While you sit back and you call me a failed comedian. You're a nobody, Thomas. Trying to get some big payout from a university. Trying to exonerate your name for what you're guilty of. I am done with this. Oh, come sue me for that. Tampering with a witness. We're going to bring Carrie Joyce in. Yeah, just try me. Just fucking try me, Thomas. Oh, guys, really? You think you're going to contact my college when I'm a 4.0? Twice now? When my grade point average, when I'm an excellent student? You think you have something to do? Like I've done something to you within the university? No one's mentioned you there. There is no guilt by Fresno State over you guys. Nothing published, nothing said, your name, nothing. Grab some straws and shove them up your ass. Oh, Thomas is just on the spectrum. He can't help himself. That's a bullshit excuse. Mr. Felon on stalking charges. Well, I'm pissed today. Coco. Top feed Coco Chomo. Creep. Sitting there talking about women's boobs that are underage at the time in front of their father. You are so disrespectful to women. You're disgusting. You have a filthy mouth. Top feed Coco Chomo will never be on a panel on Not My Rabbit Hole. And I don't put up with my guests harassing people in my chat. That's not what happens on Not My Rabbit Hole. I don't allow that. my God, he was like going off and coming back on again and bringing this Adam Camacho shit and everything and going on. And Liz was there and they were like, you guys trolled that stream, which we were looking back at what was going on in 2024. There was a reason why Jesse wanted to play that, but boy, did you come in and sabotage it. And then there's, top feed Coco Chomo sitting there going, oh, well, why can't we all just get along? Why can't you just not like Thomas? Why can't Kumbaya? I love you guys. Oh, I love you. You don't sit there and trash talk me and other people with your fucking smut and then come back and want to go Kumbaya to everybody in the fucking chat. A clown, top feed Coco, a weak man, just like Daniel Richard Columbus. Hiding behind a sock, worrying about being doxxed, because you don't want to be held accountable for your bullshit on YouTube. How about that? Top feed Coco Chomo. Ageism, talking about my age, my body, what I look like, calling me a whore, saying I'm having sex with little people, but you call them midgets. Oh, that's a Thomas Schoenberger hoax words bullshit. Blazing Scar repeats it. Everybody repeats. Do you not have an original thought in your own mind that you can't come up with your own fucking insults? Right? Top feed Coco Chomo. Perving on Jesse's daughter. Gross. Gross. Oh, the wig. I don't wear a wig, assholes. Liz has a baby picture she's holding as an avatar, unless she's changed it last night. Yeah, and then she started, you know what Liz pulled? She's like, oh, I need to come up on panel because I got to go somewhere, blah, blah, blah. So she interrupts the show, says her little spiel, blah, 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 goes back in the chat. She's still there harassing all through the freaking night. And she goes, well, I had to get back to my granddaughters. Really? Like you do this shit around your grandchildren? That's sick. What are you teaching your granddaughters, Liz? Fuck, I don't know. It really pissed me off last night. And I left. I said, I'm not staying here for this abuse and filth coming out of top feed Coco Chomo's coward mouth. Do you not remember? Or were you that drunk? Because you sounded drunk last night. She probably doesn't. Something ain't right. She ain't wired right. She's spending all her time on this bullshit. So, I hope you're seeing this because I've collected it. I've made a few posts this morning. Okay, this one is, the receipt of David Schroeder getting $100 from Thomas Schoenberger. And, going, I'm not going to be around you anymore. I no matter what, even if you gave me $100, I don't care what you say. But no, you're right in there with him right now because you know why, David? You were with him the whole time. Like, we're not stupid, David. here's something. Jaguar Rung. Yeah, this little person, whoever they are, whom I suspect might be Joshua Mowdy, actually. Are you a nonanon and random internet troll Victoria Ada Harpending? I find it interesting that you and Anonanon both refer to Thomas Schoenberger as Maestro. Until now, I've never seen anybody repeatedly referring to Schoenberger as Maestro on YouTube but you. You wouldn't happen to be Joshua Mowdy, would you? Perhaps a wannabe musician fanboy of Schoenberger willing to cyberstalk on your Maestro's behalf? Marsha Stockton seems to know and praise you in her comments. So what's up? Are you moonlighting as a cyber stalker while you hope for your big music break, but secretly realize the music is just a hobby for you, right? Because all these guys are like wannabe musicians with their little YouTube channels. See? Hello, Thomas. Afternoon, Maestro. Anon. And then if you go to this one, it's hard to see, but you will see that Jaguar Rung, whatever that is also Get Them Maestro. There you are. We need to teach these people how to play nice since their parents never did. Get Them Maestro. Jaguar Rung saying the same thing as Anon. I mean, let's point out patterns here, Jaguar. And look what the title is. I made an altar of Max Spears and I live off of his clout. So this is what's being said. By the way, Blazin, how is it that Anon, you accused Anon of being me several times on your channel, but there it is right there. That's not me talking in your chat. Seems like you know exactly who that might be. Let me just repeat that Anonanon and random.internet troll have doxed me, threatened me, and said that they were going to meet me on campus recently. Ain't that right, random? Ain't that right, Jaguar? Ain't that right, Joshua Mowdy, if that's you? Showing classes that I might be taking. Yeah, that's an incident report now at Fresno State. By the way, guys. You, Thomas, yes. Incident report. You, Nasty Troll Media, yes. Incident report. I've got reports collected in different places on you guys that have to do with law enforcement because I'm getting ready. I'm getting ready. I'm protecting myself. You don't come in and post classes and then say you're an engineering student and you're going to find me on campus. And you want to know what professional lurker that was on your thread, Nasty Troll Media? Meth Mama making the same threats back in like 2023. Yeah, you don't think Fresno State doesn't know those incidents? You better believe they do, Patrick. Oh, she's stalking me. You know what? I have proof of how you came after me on Instagram, X, my Freedom of Joyce channel. You contacted me. I should never have given you my phone number. How did people get my phone number, Patrick? Denise? Oh yeah, I've got the screenshot of like a picture of Denise with my phone number phonetically, like words spelled out on a profile with Denise's face. Doxing me, everybody. Ooh, Top Feed Coco worries about being doxxed. You know what? Walk in my shoes, Top Feed Coco Chomo. And then let's talk about people being doxxed and threatened on the internet. Oh, I'm a victim. I'm a victim. Why is my perpetrator in your chat, Becky? Can you explain that? I'm done. I'm done with this crap from people. Oh, and Sarah Rachel Adams. Oh, she had to fight. She's been texting me with this high school mean girl bullshit, crazy mind stuff. Oh, I'm funnier than you are. I'm a better journalist than you are. I'm going to get a documentary after you. My stuff went up. I got 1,000 new followers because of what you said. Really? Okay. Right. Let's go to Taj Investigates, right? Taj Investigates. Post this. Oh, you know, Taj, you know Taj, David Schurter, you know, the guy that you were willing to like accept $5,000 from Sarah to say that we were blackmailing and extorting Sarah, her ex-business partner. You remember him, right? David? Who's Taj, Terry Joyce? Blackmail and extortion is a crime. Well, it is a crime if you're guilty of it. No, you're guilty of taking, willing to negotiate $5,000 to spread rumors. Oh, let's talk about some of your other sources, David Schurter, like a white nationalist, Travis LeBlanc, right? While you call everybody else a Nazi pedo, you accept trash from a white nationalist on Kiwi Farms. I hate for him. With Denise Mattau's shit up on that site. Congratulations, Denise. You're with the white supremacists. Oh, I'm just sewing, I'm just crafting my quilts and blah, blah, blah. While I shit talk people. Oh, buy my quilt. I have a UFO quilt now. Let me ask you something, Blazin'. Becky, did Sarah throw you some donos or some dollars or some promise, or you, Denise, like you're all, oh, I'm going to talk about UFOs now. Is she promising you some money too so that you can put up this Max Shrine bullshit that she texted me about recently? You, Becky. Fucking pissed today. I don't think Dave has a soul. Eyes are deceased. Neither does Thomas. I think you meant Tom. Thomas. Neither does. Oh yeah, I think time. I can't. Thomas, like what kind of personality does what Thomas does? He's a total narcissist. Same thing with David Schurter. Oh, but let's go on what Taj says about Sarah. I'm just going to read it here. I know I took the share off. I decided to fact check some of Sarah R. Adams' statements using ChatGPT. Just this one post in her Cosmic Detox group. Every statement was false or exaggerated and shows that Sarah should not be giving out advice on detoxing, mental health, or health in general. I'm pretty sure you will find the same results in all of her posts. More people should be calling her out on her ridiculous statements, which are based on her opinions and not scientific facts. Do not follow her advice. She has already put several people in a hospital, almost killing herself and another woman for trying to perform a shamanic healing mushroom journey that turned into the road of hell. I'm not against alternative medicine, but you have to know that what you're doing when people are paying you thousands of dollars, Sarah, for your advice, and Sarah just doesn't cut it. So basically, David Schurter, you're taking money from a fraud who is giving out medical advice and healing for thousands of dollars, and she almost killed herself and somebody else. And that person happens to be comedian Steve Harvey's daughter-in-law. How bad is it for you, David Schurter? How bad is it for you? Because that's a mainstream thread that links all the way to you, David, and I'm going to make sure people get it. I'm going to be playing that card big time, David. Below is a point-by-point evaluation of each statement, focusing on scientific accuracy, what is partially true and what is unsupported and incorrect. And he goes through, he breaks down everything that she had in the detox program. Oh, I could go on. Let's just do one example. Science. Okay, so Sarah says aluminum toxicity makes you crazy and is the cause of most mental illnesses. Scientifically false. Aluminum exposure at extremely high levels in dialysis patients with kidney failure can cause encephalopathy. There is no credible evidence that aluminum causes most or even a significant fraction of mental illnesses. Mental illnesses, depression and schizophrenia, bipolar disorder, anxiety arise from complex interactions of genetics, brain chemistry, environment, trauma, and development. Verdict: false and dangerously misleading. Candida, which is full of heavy metals and will make you older, smell bad, angry, tired, and mentally unwell. Mostly false. Candida is yeast that naturally lives in the human body. It is not full of heavy metals. There's no scientific basis for this claim. Systematic candida overgrowth occurs almost exclusively in immunocompromised patients and is a medical emergency. Claims linking candida to body odor, aging, anger, or generalized mental illness are not supported by evidence. Verdict: pseudoscience, scientific claim. 4, synthetic dyes mess up the energy flow of the body, not scientifically meaningful. Energy flow in this context has no biological definition. Some synthetic dyes may cause behavioral effects in subset of children. Hyperactivity, sensitivity, but this is not universal. No evidence suggests disruption of any physiological energy flow. I mean, it just goes on. And Sarah is a big enema person. Like, oh, detox, enema. You know what? It's not healthy to have that many enemas. There was even enema paraphernalia in the body cam footage. Two people commenting, some looky-loos. You know I'm talking about you, don't you? Hi, Thomas, Liz, or whoever. Blazing. Gonna go do a screen. Oh, she's harassing me. Oh, Terry, I'm a victim. They're stalking me. I'm being doxxed. You're the biggest phony attacker on the internet. you know what? Let's go here for a second. Let me find it. Because I'm in that mood. I'm in that mood. Yes, ma'am. I woke up angry. I woke up angry. Oh, I'll find it here in a second. Give me a second, because I really want to make a point. Yeah, here we go. I found it. Okay, I'm gonna take the volume down. I just want to, here's Blazin. Let's show it. This is Blazin. This is a woman who sits around and talks about my appearance, what a hag I am, and all that kind of stuff. She's so quick to insult call me a hag, like a Thomas Schoenberger, word. And I don't think this woman has any right to criticize anybody else's physical appearance. Okay? She sits around, this person. Do you have all your teeth, Becky? Because I don't think you do. Yep, there it is. Yep. This person has several videos talking about what a hag, how greasy my face is, how many blackheads I have, how fat I am, how many double chins I have. And look at you, Becky. You're in no position to talk about any other woman's looks. You're jealous, aren't you? Wow. Unbelievable. You're in no position to judge anybody on what they look like. Not ever. Not now. Not today. I got to take a break on that. I'll be right back.
Deal.
In a world of pain, a whisper starts to bloom of a secret chamber chasing away all gloom. They call them med beds, a futuristic dream. Med beds. Med beds. A promise so grand, but no real photos, just one giant hologram. They say they're coming, $1 billion plan. Don't show up in my scans. Med beds. A promise so grand, but no real photos, just one giant hologram. They say they're coming, $1 billion plan. Don't show up in my scans. Police say Tesla built them in a lab far away. Our aliens brought them for a brighter new day. Hidden in tunnels by the deep state's own hand, hoarded by the wealthy across the whole land. QAnon voices on Telegram, they shout, Trump will release them, no reason to doubt. A benevolent military will roll out the plan, free for all citizens, every woman and man. Oh, med beds.
Med beds, a promise so grand, but no real photos, just sand in your hand. A jumble of buzzwords, a child Star Trek plea, quantum frequencies for all to be free. But if it sounds too good, it's a dangerous art, a mirage for the desperate, breaking every heart.
They talk of bad frequencies and good to restore, a science that simply makes no sense anymore. The FDA warns us of devices unproven, hucksters and scams, their true motives are woven, charging small fees for a bed that's not there, leaving folks empty, lost in despair. When real help is needed, they turn you away for a fictional cure that will never see day. Oh, med beds.
Med beds, a promise so grand, but no real photos, just directly. Quantum frequencies for all to be free. But if it sounds too good, it's a dangerous art. A mirage for the desperate, breaking every heart.
So look for the evidence, the truth in the light. Don't fall for the fantasy in the dark of the night. For true healing comes from science and care, not from a med bed floating in thin air. Med beds! 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 Med beds!
All right, let's play Butcher Knife Stepson, right? Had a restraining order by his stepmother for hovering over his head with a butcher knife. Oh, I did that a lot of years ago. I'm not guilty of that anymore. No, it's what you're capable of. I seriously doubt you're beyond that type of behavior at this point.
Butcher knife steps in, wearing my man bun, thinking I'm a G-man, dreaming the pig pen. Nobody has fun until I'm done. Bro, butcher knife stepson, wearing my man bun, another restraining order. Scum, whoa, whoa. 2, 3, 4, 5, hit whip. Butcher knife stepson, don't need gun. I will cycle pump you till you done another restraining order. Fun. Yeah, yeah. Butcher knife stepson, wearing my man bun. People say I'm scum, scum, scum. I'm done. Butcher knife stepson, thinking this hip fun. Oh, butcher knife stepson, wearing my man bun. Thinking I'm a G-man, dreaming the pig pen. Nobody has fun until I'm done. Oh, butcher knife stepson, wearing my man bun. Another restraining orders. Go, go, go. Whoa. 2, 3, 4, 5, hit whip. Butcher knife stepson.
By the way, I'm thinking about Owen Benjamin right now because you know what? I worked with Owen Benjamin. I've been on the same lineup. Matter of fact, he was on a show that I produced out of the Ice House Comedy Club back in 2006. You know what, Owen? I actually went on Blazing TV, Michael Levin's channel, and backed you as being someone who was canceled for being right-wing for your political views. But you know what, Owen? You're a cult leader with a bunch calling people bears, and you're an anti-Semite racist. You need to sit down, Owen. You know what? How sad for you that you're the stereotype. I'm telling you, I am not a happy person this morning. Let's go. We're going to look at David Schurter. Let's go with yesterday. Like he can talk about my looks, but you know what? Like I guess he thinks he's beautiful, right? No, he doesn't think he's beautiful, but you know, it's like, please, like David, I think your head is turning into the shape of a penis.
Okay, it's Sunday. I don't know how long this one will be, but I like to do 3 a week at least. These lives. So, I have not been attacked by these child traffickers for years because I'm crazy, nor have they been attacking me because I'm a liar. If I was crazy or a liar, they would have dismissed me a long time ago and wouldn't have bothered about me. But the issue for them is that I'm telling the truth. I'm not lying.
Yeah, you are lying, David. You're lying about what happened with Sarah and Taj and me, and you were willing to accept $5,000 for it. That's a lie right there. You took $100 from Thomas before you shut me down and went after me. You've been going after me for 2 fucking years. You're a liar. No facts, no evidence, no nothing.
And especially with the Dead Eyes at Cappy Club.
There is no Dead Eyes at Cappy Club, and I don't belong in it. Didn't know him, didn't have anything to do with it, was never part of Famalam.
I had probably not even done 2 videos where I opened up comments and started talking about Isaac Happy before they descended upon me. Terry Joyce descended upon me on Twitter immediately.
I did not find you on Twitter, David, and it wasn't immediately. You'd been going on for a while, and I was tipped off by Arturo Tafoya, Schoenberger's buddy, that you were going to start attacking me. And that's exactly what happened. It was TikTok, David. That does not make me a perpetrator.
And tried to befriend me while she's running around telling everybody I'm a pedophile. And
I wasn't running around calling you a pedophile, David. That is a lie. Just like Blazing. She was attacking me. Wasn't even talking about you. You didn't matter to me, Becky, for a long time. I flicked you off like the fly troll you are.
Hasn't gotten any better in the 2+ years that I've had to deal with her. And
no, it's the other way around. It's 2+ years for me having to deal with you.
but before Sewer Town and the whole Isaac.
And Sewer Town wasn't part of this until recently. You talk about everybody that Thomas Schoenberger has a problem with, and you say the same defamation. You can be sued for that, David. I don't give a shit if you're broke.
Cappy thing went down. I had to deal with Doug Mesner, aka Lucian Greaves, founder.
He's like a broken record, just a freaking broken record, over and over and over again. You're compromised. You do this for the money. You care. It's the 6th of the month, and you're still grifting because I only get $1,000 a month. Like, join the club. My book. You're gross.
Of the Satanic Temple, who, from what I understand,
Ugh. I have a hard time even just looking at him right now. Let's go with today. Let's go with today. Why don't you wash your hair, David? You know, this slicked back look isn't really doing you a service. You need some hair around your face because never mind.
Day, and this is my live for Tuesday. You guys really do need to check out the link in the description. I am concerned because Mika left me a comment, and I know she doesn't care because she's someone who comes in and is pretty supportive generally. Never not, no, but she said that she got an email from YouTube, saying that some of my content was inappropriate. And I just
Who's Mika, and why would she have an email about your content being inappropriate? YouTube do that. And what's up with you wearing a wedding ring? Okay, what's up with the ring on the left hand?
want to point out.
You think you're trying to like act like you're taken because you don't want to be hit on or something? Because yeah, okay.
That this is the last. There was a point in time where people were telling me that they had strangers coming up to them in public areas and started having inappropriate conversations with them, talking about their spouses and their kids and where their kids went to school and all of this inappropriate crap. And then my name would come up. And what it was that they were trying to they were threatening people who were supporting me. That's the reason why I took comments off of my YouTube videos for so long, for years. I wouldn't let likes and I wouldn't let comments because I didn't want them to know who was supporting me. And so now if they're sending out emails, I completely believe that Mika got an email.
Okay.
Immediately. And she had no idea who Daniel Dowd is. But the last, God only knows how long. So you can go read the description. The woman lies. I showed screenshots of the conversations that we had when she reached out to me on Twitter.
Not Twitter, it was TikTok. It was TikTok, David. It was TikTok. Because you were doing TikTok videos until I think you got kicked off, right? And re-uploading them on YouTube. And you didn't have much of it. You had an old X account that you hadn't been using. I couldn't find you on X. So I found you on TikTok and I DM'd you on TikTok. Because you know what? The picture that's in that thumbnail, I never had that picture on my X account. Ever. That was my TikTok 2 years ago. David, let's just be real clear about where you can't even remember or get it straight where I initially contacted you.
I think that Thomas will find it very interesting because she pitted me against Thomas immediately.
Yeah, I pointed out that you accepted money from Thomas. That was the big receipt from that conversation, and you bet I showed it. Because I knew already back then you're willing to talk trash about people for payment. Oh, you bet I showed it. And I showed it again today.
And she had no idea who Daniel Dowd is.
I did know who Daniel Dowd was. I didn't. As a matter of fact, I made some comments about Daniel Dowd. I don't agree. I mean, like what I said back then, I don't think right now. I was just saying it. I was playing it. David. Matter of fact, I knew Daniel Dowd before I knew you. So let's just get this straight, liar. For money, David Schurter, sellout, satanic ritual abuse, phony, grifting on sick stories for money, falsely accusing people, putting targets on our back for Thomas Schoenberger, a convicted felon on stalking charges. Way to go, David.
You know? And they'll say that, oh, that Thomas is sending bots to my station to make me.
Yeah, he is sending you bots, just like he bots his own channel. He wants to make you look like you're more threatening than you really are.
Look like I have more people. First of
Yeah, there's a reason for that. And he has a history of doing it.
all, I don't like those bots. I think they're bullshit. And second of all, go see the screenshots.
Yeah, let's look at the screenshots. We're going to look at the screenshots, David. We're going to look at them.
In all the videos that I've done, I showed the top 3 that they were done at. Every single time, I only talk about Terry Joyce or Sewer Town, and it's mentioned in the title. And then all of a sudden, I get bots for those. But the rest of them don't have any bots. If someone was trying to make me look more important, wouldn't they just feed bots to every video?
No, not necessarily. They would pick out videos like that had to do with me. David, I'm a big threat, aren't I, guys? Because you can't stop talking about me, can you, Thomas or David? Yeah, I've gained a lot of leverage, haven't I? You're a bit worried, aren't you, David?
You can go see the proof. I did the screenshots.
Yeah, let's go see it. Let's go see it. Let's go see the proof. Huh? Let's go see the proof. Let's go see a 2-year-old conversation that took place on TikTok. I am so sick of these groups of people that run around accusing each other of pedophilia, saying these sick things all over YouTube because you're obsessed, because you have problems. Right? Is that it? Sickos. Terry Joyce follows Lucian Greaves on X and Michael Aquino, or at least has associated as a huge part of Turning Point USA. I have nothing to do with Turning Point USA. I did start following Lucian Greaves because I wanted to watch what was happening. And yeah, I kind of would like to talk to Lucian Greaves just to confirm whether or not he's ever had any interaction with you, David. It's called research and investigation. This is the YouTube video. And this is what I published earlier. First up, I was sent evidence. Terry Joyce follows Dougie, a.k.a. Lucian Greaves, founder of the Satanic Temple. So what? So what? I'm observing. What's this? Quinn Michaels. That guy is Game 23, right? Do I follow him? Let me see. Because yeah, I'm interested in finding out a little bit more about Quinn Michaels. Big 17th letter of the alphabet person, right? Person of note. Game 23. Quinn Michaels. Let me see. I'm just seeing. I mean, I don't even know if I follow this guy. Oh, there he is. Yeah, I am following him. Yeah, I'm observing him. That's right. Big deal. I'm observing. Dark secret army, block up, cover up. Yeah, there's a huge history of Quinn A. Michaels. Let's look at his profile here for a second. Oh yeah, I'm showing it. Okay. See it? Everybody satisfied? Now go talk amongst your loser selves. Oh, wait. I took myself out of here. Okay. I am not a huge part of Turning Point USA. I'm not a Christian nationalist. David. Johnny Dub is just one more alias. Dougie, aka Johnny Dub. No, that is Thomas Schoenberger's buddy, Brian Word. Andy Villa and Chief Handler. But here's Terry Joyce desperate to make herself out the victim. And this has been in the last 16 hours. Oh, what's this here? David Schroeder is painting targets on our backs. The accused are victims. Yeah, that's right. You are painting targets on our back. We're concerned, David. Desperate people bought David Schroeder's channel to make him look more influential. Not today, Thomas Schoenberger. Oh, does that worry you, David? So you got your little panties in a bunch? David Schroeder admits that Sarah R. Adams offered him $5,000 to take me down on streaming on X. That's right. You did offer Sarah R. Adams. She offered you $5,000 to take me down. Yeah, I want the world to know how compromised you are. Because it's true. You admitted it. Desperate people bought David Schroeder. Yes. I have no control over Sarah Adams does or anyone else. Yeah, you do. You took her lie and you ran with it. Guess what? That's what is that? Bribery, extortion? It's something, right? You know what, Sarah? I'll see you in court, lady. I'll see you in court. That's an offense. However, no one is giving me $5,000, let alone $5,000 to do something against Terry Joyce. They offered it to you. You admitted it. Doesn't matter if you took the money or not, David. Doesn't matter. You did the deed. She offered you money. You ran with a story that you did not fact check, just like you took the white nationalists dump. You are so fake and phony and dishonest. I will not shut up about pointing that out about you. And you know what? You think you can say things and lie about people and harass them? And you think that we're not going to say something about it, that we don't have a right to point that out? You're sadly mistaken. Oh, I'm pissed today. I'm pissed. I'm over it. Creep. An operation targeting you is being run out of Omaha. The file indicates a plan to drop a package inside your home in Harlan, Iowa. This package will cause your house to be raided, searched, and you will be arrested. What? God. Why is it? Let me ask you something. I'm curious about this. It seems that these weak men have to attack women. You attack me, you attack Pavana, you attack Laura Dilley. Well, you know what, Thomas? You can't stand up man to man against Jesse Davis. You got to try to sue Paula. Weak. Top Feed Coco. Weak. The things you say about women are weak and unacceptable. Same for you, David. It's pretty obvious you don't like women. Saying that we're spiritually lower with your patriarchal Christian beliefs. I think this is hilarious. David Shooter says the sun is splitting in two and will be dead in 3 days. He said that. Go get a beeswax candle and let's pray. I'll be at the pearly gates letting you in. Because God has ordained me as the keeper of the death. This was a joke. A narcissist like David Shooter isn't able to laugh at himself. I think it's hilarious. Thank you for publishing my comedy, David, on your blog site. David Shooter says the sun is splitting in two and we will be dead in 3 days, but then ask for a donation. Why bother if you're going to die in 72 hours? I think that's hilarious. Today's the 3rd day. I'm still here pointing your bullshit out. We're all breathing, David. Stop fear-mongering on YouTube. How about that? And then ask for a donation. You manipulate people spiritually. The dummies get manipulated. The people who can't see the truth. I feel sorry for those guys. Oh, David. Oh, David, God bless you, David. If that's even real, it's probably Thomas Schellenberger. Oh, Maestro. Hi, David. My name is Terry. Okay, here's what I wrote. Let's go through it. Hi, David. My name is Terry Joyce. TikTok. This is my TikTok account. Never use that picture on my ex. Ever. Hi, David. My name is Terry Joyce. Let me start out by telling you that I'm a friend of Vanessa Bates. Yeah, I was using that. Yeah, I was saying, hey, I'm one of the good guys. Right? Max Spear's mother. You know, you interviewed her and then you called her son Max Weber. Right? David, you couldn't even get his name right. That's how well you knew him. Wow. Please contact her. Let's see. Please contact her to vet me. Did you ever talk to her, David? Denise Mattow is spreading horrible lies about me pertaining to Thomas Schellenberger. Thomas, Titus, Marcia, Mindy, and especially Denise Mattow have been cyber stalking me. I have 2 police reports filed on Denise alone. Last week, she called my supervisor. I'm not a Satanist. I will not attack you or your channel because I don't trust any of these people. I just want you to know who I am. If you could keep or correspondence private, I would really appreciate it. I've been a sinner, but I'm a Christian and a follower of Jesus Christ. This is a video of Mattow's recent fabricating lies. And let me say something. Do you notice how I say I'm a sinner, but a follower of Jesus Christ? I admit to my mistakes and my sins, and I ask for repentance. Not you, David. You can't even come clean about what you did to your nephews, or that you held a knife at your, that you beat your puppy. You make excuses. Oh, I was this age or that age, or I was only 29 when I held a knife at that person's neck or beat my puppy or whatever. I was only 19. I was only 14. I was only 12. You have not come to an understanding of what it is to be a Christian and ask for forgiveness. You have no humility, David. Vanessa reached out to me. I'm getting ready to do a video you may be interested in. For the record, the Phoenix Enigma and the Goblin Dowd did not murder Isaac Cappy. Okay, that's him talking to me. Thank you, David. I'm going to do a video on how the Titus Frost Satanist thing is not true. Titus has been harassing under the QAnon sect group. So Denise trying to implicate we're in on something together is just plain weird to me. And then his response, Titus is bad. I've known that since the Pizzagate rally. But they can't help but be drawn to me like moths to a flame. I think many of us have. And I'm taking them all into the darkness. So here we are talking about the darkness back then. And I said, I will watch your video. It's what I was trained to do after all. So he was trained to do this by Michael Aquino, which is hogwash. It's bullshit. You never even knew Michael Aquino, David, I bet. You don't even know Lucian Greaves. I bet you don't know Lucian's Greaves. Thomas, damn, you're full of shit. I told you not to send me money. David Schurter is in the blue. Damn, you're full of shit. I'm grateful for the $100 or so dollars you sent me, have no doubt. But let's make one thing clear between us. You're going on and on about how you weren't there with Cappy was the first and flat red flag. I think you were at that base with Craig Sawyer. I think you two are the ones who murdered Isaac to shut him up. Ugh. Well, you know what? Thomas, I believe Thomas was in contact with Isaac probably all the way up until the end. I think that might be true. You suspected the whole time and didn't let on. Well done. I don't like Dowd's jewelry, if you get my drift. I noticed the first time when he was on panel a few years back. Yeah, I said that back then. Yeah. I mean, I'm not really into upside down crosses, but I don't think Daniel Dowd is guilty, regardless if he wants to wear an upside down cross. I don't think he's guilty of like Thomas Schoenberger's lies or David Schurter's harassment. I think a number of people who like Thomas Schoenberger, they are against Schoenberger and in fact with him. And I used to think that. I was confused. It's hard to tell who's with who. It just really is. But I don't feel this way anymore. But yeah, okay, so put it up here. I think Dowd is part of the troll network. Yeah, I did suspect that back then. That was 2 years ago, David. I think they're trying to get me to go after you on my channel. Yeah, I was wondering those things back then. So what? So what? For not liking Daniel Dunn and claiming she knows little of him, she is undeniable in bed. Yeah, I'm not in bed with him. I've never seen his bed. As well as their whole group. So we're saying, yeah, you know what? Oh, and here, with regards to Michael Aquino and his associations to Turning Point USA, somebody just sent me that there was a guy that was part of the Mind War Psychological Warfare book that gets people to believe things. So that's a new thing circulating. That was said recently by the guy from Gaia TV. I have nothing to do with that connection. They love to bring in stuff that's, out there and then associate someone like me to it. Ugh. Yeah, in the beginning, Jesse and Pavana were doing, skits and cartoons about me as being a Thomas minion. That was our genesis. The same thing probably, I saw, there was things that I was unsure about. I didn't know who people were. I didn't know what things were, but I do now. Gio and I have had conflicts between one another. I've blocked John before. All right. It hasn't, I apologize if I, didn't trust you or I blocked you or felt that you were part of something that I didn't really understand yet. My apologies to you guys. See, David, I'm big enough to say something like that. What about you? No? Why are you posting Johnny Dub? Thomas and Aquino. Michael Aquino is dead. All right? Oh my God. These are your receipts, right? This is what makes you the victim, right? Oh, no Fresno branch as of yet, but maybe we can satellite off. What the hell's this? Fresno. Why are you mentioning the city that I live in, Johnny Dub, Brian Word? Stalker Schellenberger? Huh? Dox, David. Chief Handler. This is a Thomas Schellenberger buddy, David. Oh my God. Oh, is it 33336? You found it. Okay, let's go to 3636. Thank you. Let's go to 3636. Go to 3636. I just didn't listen long enough. Okay, I'm at 3409. We'll go a little earlier than that. Can you guys hear me? What do you mean my screenshot? Start your browser if... Okay, I don't know. I guess... Here we go.
Evil, vindictive, small-minded, emotionally non-complex pieces of scum. And that's giving scum a disservice. If you guys want to support my work and help me, shit, I don't have any cash now. $1,000 a month does not go very far. And sometimes people donate and it helps out a lot, but it generally goes for bills or groceries, you know? I only do something fun if I'm told that I'm supposed to do something fun with it. Otherwise, so I'll put the Buy Me a Coffee link. Like and subscribe. Go check out my blog. I have a book, Rabbit.
Not happy. Oh, let me plug my shit. Buy me coffee. Give me money. Ugh.
Rabbit Hole, a satanic ritual abuse survivor story.
Rabbit Hole, a very unoriginal title for a book.
You can find the book on Amazon. You can find the Kindle on Amazon. Go to the bottom of
Let me sell my grift.
this station. You can see my documentary. You can see the interviews that I've done, the interviews that I've given. There's all kinds of stuff. There's all kinds of stuff. But I just keep saying the same shit over and over.
And then Denise goes calls him a disabled man. Oh, Terry's criticizing the disabled man for getting donations. No, I'm criticizing a man who is spreading lies about me and other people for money and taking it from Thomas Schoenberger and a fraud psychic like Sarah R. Adams. And then going, oh, I can't pay my taxes or feed myself while I keep getting bigger and bigger in front of the camera. Obviously, you're not missing any meals, David.
And I can't go get a real job. They're on top of me now. They're trying to send people, making videos of
What do you mean you can't get a real job? That there's no type of work for you to actually find. Individual, is that it, David? Weak.
The volunteer
Do not give this person your money.
shit I've done. You know? All of Sewer Town. And they brag about it on their little group chat bullshit. They brag about it.
You know what's bragging and delusional is saying that you're able to be in the new earth when we all died today to bring everybody into the new earth that achieved ascension. That's a liar right there. I'm alive. I'm breathing.
All the time. You want to read what I have seen? Go to my blog. It's not like I didn't show.
Yeah, you showed shit. It proves nothing. God, what a vacant look he has in his eyes. Totally gone. Totally not there.
There are tons of people, different people. They're not all the same. And it's not all Thomas. Even though I'll say Thomas has been, now that we're not fighting, he's been just, his information is amazing.
Yeah, it's all lies. It's amazing for you. You love it. You've been saying his information the whole time, David. Ain't nothing new under the sun here today or any other day we've been watching you. He's amazing. Oh, he's maestro. Maestro. Good afternoon, maestro. What is wrong with you guys? Or is that just another sock of Thomas while he praises his own self for music that it bores the fuck out of me?
No, is amazing. I can see why they needed him and I to fight. Sewer Town is a group of people. That's what they call themselves. They call themselves Sewer Town. I personally call them the...
Well, you know why they called him Sewer Town? Because that's what Denise Matau was saying. Sewer this, sewer that, the sewer rat. They made a play off of their own harassment. It's a joke, David. One, you know, you can't, you don't seem to get jokes, do you?
Dead Isaac Cappy Club.
Oh, the Dead Isaac Cappy Club. The Dead Isaac Cappy Club that we don't belong to and never were involved with. But Thomas Schoenberger was. Weren't you, Thomas? Communicating with him to the very end, weren't you? Boy, you spent a lot of trouble spinning chaos maybe to cover yourself up, right? Is that it? Psychologically manipulating a David Schurter who's not a healthy person, or maybe even a Denise Matau or Zach McQuaid or whatever. Throw them like $20 here, $100 here. Here's some money for your yarn. So that he can spin the distraction that you were doing the same to Isaac. Spinning his head the same way you spin David Schurter's. Is that it, Thomas? Ooh, it seems like it. I bet there's more evidence indicating that. Isn't there, Thomas?
All involved. They were involved with Isaac Cappy. They took over his Famalam program. It's a chat box.
Were you in Famalam, Thomas? Underneath a little secret name, watching everything, taking notes, controlling everything. Is that it, Thomas? Ooh, it could be a possibility, couldn't it, Thomas?
You know? And they all get together and they all talk. You know? And do
like your buddy Penniless Shepherd. That's on David Zublick's show, calling herself Agent 19 and saying that she's the real 11 on Stranger Things. Yeah, like she was in there too, right, David? They put you on her show. Like, well, they interviewed Brian Sane, Sarah R. Adams' little new lackey with some 17 letter of the alphabet bullshit. What about you, Tom Althouse? Fake Matrix writer? Oh, you're all over that, aren't you? Big buddies with Miss LaShepherd. I'm so over this.
And 7-hour videos about me and AI bullshit. They have fake ass videos out there where they have me talking, but it's not really me.
Yeah, and you know what happens? You can do that with cartoons, but when you put up your YouTube video, you say, yes, I am making somebody say something that they're not really saying. You identifying that you're doing parody or whatever with somebody's voice. And that is perfectly legal, David. So deal with it.
That's the kind of shit. My house burning down.
If you don't want people to make cartoons out of you, then stop acting like a cartoon.
Me being lynched, threatening my dogs.
Yeah, we know that you threaten your dogs and you blame it on everybody else. God, okay, I gotta go. I clipped it and forwarded it, Terry. Thank you. Okay, so yeah, you can hear. Okay, yeah, I just, you know what? Thanks for tuning in, everybody, and hearing me bitch this morning about things that we all are dealing with. Yeah, Seren's been getting shit from David. Gio's gotten shit from David. Yo, Daniel Dowd's gotten shit from David and Thomas Schoenberger and Jesse Davis and everybody else. Yeah, I'm proud to be in Sewer Town, assholes.
He ain't no Saint Germain, no crown, no name. He plays the game sharp as a flame. Who's to blame for the stolen fame? A shadow dance in the devil's frame. Go in the rabbit hole, losing control, spinning wild on a stripper pole. Laughing loud, all for the lows, but baby, that's not my rabbit hole. City lights and sirens scream, truth and lies blend like a dream. Wicked smiles, a clever scheme, chasing gold in the neon gleam. Go in the rabbit hole, losing control, spinning wild on the stripper pole. Laughing loud, all for the lows, but baby, that's not my rabbit hole. Fast, can't find the ground. Echoes of chaos all around. You chose this dance, this mad parade, but not every choice gets accolades. Go in the rabbit hole, losing control, spinning wild on the stripper pole. Laughing loud, all for the lows, but baby, that's not my rabbit hole. Spinning wild on the stripper pole. Laughing loud, all for the lows, but baby, that's not my rabbit hole. City lights and sirens scream, truth and lies blend like a dream. Wicked smiles, a clever scheme, chasing gold in the neon gleam. Going down the rabbit hole, losing control, spinning wild on the stripper pole. Laughing loud, all for the lows, but baby, that's not my rabbit hole.